Hey, it's Mr. Johns. Welcome to this edition of Red Dead Redemption 2. I have finished the story. And for those of you who've played the game, you know, it's quite a journey. I mean, you go through, you play a character and you really get used to that character and you deal with a lot of, I think, moral dilemmas. At least I did. How bad of a bad guy do I want to be? And you can't be a purely good guy, and it's almost impossible to be a purely bad guy, and so you deal with that through the game. It's super fun, and all the way around, I still say this is probably the best game I've ever played. For those of you who've played it, you know that it almost seems like two games. I almost wish that it would have ended when Chapter 6 ended, and then there's an epilogue with a whole nother story with different characters and related but different, and it just seems like two different games. And I don't know if they were trying to tie back to Red Dead 1, but I would have rather they just ended at Chapter 6. It would have been a very dramatic and appropriate ending to the whole story. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, play the game all the way through, and it's just so weird. When you start the epilogue, you literally go from being like a crazy gunfighter, bad guy, cowboy, gunslinger, to like a farmer, and the pace slows down, and you have some choices. You kind of get a chance to start over and like, okay, how bad of a bad guy do I want to be? How good of a good guy do I want to be? So where I'm at now, I'm still using rdr2map.com. Now, if I had not discovered this, I would have finished the story and been done, right? And would have been satisfied. But literally, there's more to do in the game than the story, like by far. So what I've done here on this map, I've just turned on only the cigarette cards and the dinosaur bones. Those are two of the collectibles in the game. So you can see here's the map of the entire game, and here's this is kind of cool. Not really a spoiler perhaps, but this whole section down here, New Austin, is in Red Dead 1. So you'll recognize some places that you will or would have, I guess. I hate when part 2 comes before part 1. To me, that's weird, like Star Wars. You know what I mean? They're all out of order. But they had to do a prequel, I guess. So anyway, oh, I missed a bone right there. Shoot, I thought I got all the bones down in that section of town, of the map. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to just do collectibles right now, and there's so much more I can do. Master Hunter, crafting things out of things, but look at this map. You can see all the things that are dark blue I have not yet found. So I currently am, and let me drag this off to the side and I'll show you where I'm at here in my map. So I basically I toggle back and forth between that collectible map and this map, and you have to kind of know where you're going. And so I basically set it up so I'm headed to the very next, or the closest, in this case, cigarette card or bone, and it appears that the next thing I need to hit is a dinosaur bone, which is, and I just look from map to map, and you have to find the location and match it. So it looks like right here, and so then I use my little pointer, and it looks like the bone, and I'm going off of the accuracy of users online. Everybody, you can place these yourself. They have to be approved by the manager of the site. But so if you kind of set up your GPS, you can then follow that red route to the next location, and that's what I've been doing I've had some extra time at home lately, so I've been trying to spend a little bit of time. Oh, where do I go? That's not good. Okay, that's not good. Uh, uh, okay. I think I almost drowned my horse. I'm looking for. I was just following the GPS coordinates, just following that line, and not being very smart about it. So seriously, I think my bone, the dinosaur bone, is going to be on the top of that cliff. I'm going to have to turn and really go. Go, 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 go. Come on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Woo. So that was close. I think dinosaur bone is probably up there somewhere. And I don't know if following that GPS was maybe not. Hey, just like a real GPS, if you just blindly follow, it, sometimes it takes you to bad sides of town. So I'm gonna find my way up to the top of that cliff. I really thought I was gonna be watching over that waterfall. Let's see. So I might be able to go up here. So, and I learned something about finding the dinosaur bones that, man, I should have used earlier. Dinosaur bones are hard to find. You can basically, here I am, top of the mountain, and, you know, if you get lucky, like this looks like maybe something on the ground, and it is. So, the map was really accurate. It pretty much took me right to the bone. But let me show you, if you're not sure, you can hold down both joysticks and pretty much turn it into, like, I forget what they call it, supervision, whatever they call it. But I thought it was only for animals when you're hunting, but it actually shows things like this as well. So that has been a game changer for me, because if you're just not really sure, you can narrow it down and get right to the dinosaur bone. So, all right, so I basically found that dinosaur bone. I've got 24 out of 30, and then I'll show you what I do next, and that is to toggle back to the map and click it and say, yes, I found it. And there's a little hint there on the top of the mountain in a grassy area near the cliff, and if you have a better description, you can edit it, and they'll look it over and see if that helps. And so there I am. As far as that dinosaur bone, you can see I am pretty... This whole area, other than the one I forgot way back there, I'm just going to work my way across the country and hitting all the cards and bones that I have not found yet. And then what do you do when you're done? I think you're supposed to go to a post office and you send proof to a character in the story who asked you to find this stuff. I forget. I know there was a paleontologist who was researching dinosaurs, and she said, hey, can you help me out? Why I said yes, who knows? I've been going all over the country taking notes on where I found all these dinosaur bones. For what? I don't know. And then the cigarette cards are just a fun collectible thing. And they're all over the place. And so the same thing, I think someone's going to pay me if I send them the complete collection. I don't know yet. I forget what the prize is. It probably doesn't matter. The game's over pretty much. And I am just kind of snooping around, treasure hunting. So that's kind of the update with Red Dead Redemption 2. If you haven't bought it, haven't played it, do so. It is so amazing. I'll touch base with you when I get all these things collected to show you what happens or what I get. If you want to find out. I hate to do spoilers, but I will mention, hey, spoiler, if you don't want to know. But that'll be one of my next videos. For now, though, Mr. Johns is out.